One subscriber. Today I got out from work, and honestly it was not one of those good days. It was one of those days where it started to wear on you, and the weather was pretty nice, so I'm thinking to myself, that helps. I mean, that improves the mood a little bit. And got home, looked at the bike, and I thought, well, I'm running out of days to go ride, so let's get on the bike and go for a ride. Just a few minutes after starting the ride, it was like freedom, that feeling of connectedness with everything around you. And I know people that ride bikes probably know this, and if they're saying like, duh, of course, that's what it's like. That's what riding a bike's all about. That's why we've been doing it all our lives. Well, I wish I'd known. Anyway, so I was just going out and doing some slow turns and trying to get a feel for the bike more and more as I'm going at the firehouse. Decided to head over to make my run that I normally do, just as kind of around the block thing. Again, the weather's been pretty agreeable, and getting out on the bike, even in November, has been a good experience. But one of the things that at least I'm becoming more and more aware of is being situationally aware, knowing what's going on around you and being prepared for everything that can happen. And I think that's probably the key right there, is anticipating possible outcomes. You do it in a car, whether you know it or not, because it's kind of built into your mind. But coming up here, I was just turned onto the road, and I'm kind of prepared, but I wasn't really prepared for that going across the road. And I'll slow this down in a second just so you see what it was. It was a little bit further in front of me. I had plenty of room to react, and I think that's the most important part. I had room to react. But this deer, it was a buck, came right across in front. And you might say, well, that was a timing thing, and the buck wasn't going to be around you. But honestly, if I had come around that turn and accelerated, to a comfortable speed, but fast speed, faster than the speed limit, I would have been on top of that buck. And it's just wise, thinking back as I'm looking at what I did on this ride, is just take it easy. Enjoy the ride. I mean, there's no hurry. It's not so much the speed that's exciting about the bike. I know for some people it is, but for me, it's just being on it and, experiencing the road in a different way. That's what the value is, and that's what's exciting about doing it. So lesson for today was clearly just being situationally aware and knowing what's going on around you so that you can react and you have time to react. Anyway, good. It was a good ride today. Really enjoyed it. Hope to get out some more. It started snowing today, so the likelihood of that happening is probably dwindling. See you around.